Howdy doody there, YouTube. Wow, y'all can hear that. I'm sorry. Sorry, I gotta fix my mic. Let's see here. Hey, Fawn, what's going on, hun? Got a new mic stand, so it's not gonna break on me. Well, how you doing, Miss Vaughn? Whether or not there's other people here or not, we're going to end up watching this video Marcus sent. Good old Bigfoots. Well, hello, Dragon, Classy, that whatever that. Good work. I hope you're gonna stick around and watch this with us or what? Hey, Miss Lori. Guess we should probably start things off. Okay. What's up, Noah? YouTube, this is a normal gummy. Oh, can you see Duke Man sleeping over there? Boy's knocked out. So, oh, excuse me. Marcus had a really good idea, and I kind of liked it too. Hold on. Whoa. Anywho, Marcus had a really good idea. He found a bunch of Bigfoot videos and he sent them over and was like, why don't you do a live with them? And he showed me how to do it. So we're going to watch this Bigfoot video. He sent me a bunch, so this is just going to be the first one. Pretty sure we'll do this again. Miss Lori, I'm doing okay. I'm be doing better as soon as this gummy melts in my mouth. You just got it already? I didn't say you could put no ad. Oh, that's nasty. How come they always taste good at first and then they don't? Anyway. This video is really long. Oh. So we'll wait just a little bit for people to pop in here and then we'll start watching this shit. Oh. All right. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Hopefully I remember how to do this. Hey, Kendall, sweetie. Oh, did YouTube finally share the fact that I'm live? Oh, maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started in this. I haven't seen this. Marcus saw it. He said, you need to watch this. But I don't know if you've heard of the channel Small Town Monsters. They do some really interesting Bigfoot stuff. So this is one of theirs. So we're going to watch it and just see what goes on. See if it's funny. See if they've really found a Bigfoot. I doubt it. But you never know. I got high hopes for some reason. Y'all ready to watch it or you want me to wait? You just want to sit here and talk for a little while first or after? What y'all want to do? Oh, don't you love it? How you doing? Don't you love it when stuff says stuff like high potency? Oh, fuck, we'll see about that shit, won't we? Oh, sorry. Oh. That smells interesting. All right. Oh, wow, that's delicious. With a little back end of... All right, anyway. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Let's get YouTube to like stop being weird and start like doing what they're supposed to be doing. And yes, this is sort of a test to see if this will work. You know, just honestly, they won't let me do shit with the. What drink is that? Oh, let's see. How long have I been streaming? Let's see, 5 minutes. Go ahead, fuck, get demonetized. Fuck it. That's what I'm drinking. Miss Kendall. It's got some to it. I'm telling you that. Wow. Oh, all right. Everybody wants to know what I'm drinking. It's Miss Vaughn is definitely not tea. That's for sure. Whew. Drink this and be fucked up at the end of this video. Guaranteed to be instantly demonetized. All right, let's see here. Yes, let's go ahead and start watching this shit. See if I can actually get this going. Marcus explained it to me. Please let me know in the chat if the volume of the video is loud enough. You know, all these things. Let me know what's going on, because fuck, I don't know. Just saying. Already just spooky.
Whoa. Aaron, just come and stand here right in front of me. With a finger, you're going to see a large tree back there.
So how's the volume? How is it? Like I said, I can't tell. I can hear it, but
Just watch the sides of the tree for a little bit. And I don't want to sound paranoid, but we have a section of woods in front of us from here to here, where I feel like I see something move.
he feels like he sees something move.
Occasionally. Now, I can't say it's not the shadows from behind us, but it's not my shadow moving, and it's not yours because I'm paying attention.
Yeah. Thank you, baby girl.
But it just seems like there's something. I'm going to clap. Okay.
So what does that do?
I swear to God.
So you clap, you let the Bigfoot know you're there? I'm just saying.
I'm seeing things. No.
Pretty cool, huh?
No,
That's
it's
the laser
not
strike
cool.
system from us here at Vanish. This little bullet drops into.
I was looking in a different direction, so.
You just got to really hone in and just focus on those areas. If we keep the camera just pointed straight.
Okay, I'm going to stop just for a second and put it this way. Look, come on, man. You've been in the woods at night, right? Shit looks like it's moving around. And it might be. Hopefully it's a Bigfoot, though, because like, I want them to find a Bigfoot. This is ridiculous.
But I swear to you, man.
Man, y'all got good night vision.
So you're hearing movement to the right still?
No, nothing now. But
Okay.
what? I knew it. God, don't let there be rattlesnakes through here, but forgive me.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Okay, so you hear that dude walking, right? You hear him walking, right? So if anything was walking out there, wouldn't it kind of make the same sound? I'm sure Bigfoot's heavier. Just pointing it out.
Keep your flashlight on it.
You had eyes?
Yeah, right here, in this corner.
Are you recording?
Yeah,
Did you get it?
I got it. It was in portrait.
Do you still see it?
Where?
Oh, I see it. It's like peeking behind the tree.
Down there. Oh, I see it. Watch it, Glenn.
Careful.
Do you still see him?
Hey,
It's
everyday
on the other side
treasures.
of that big tree.
It moved a little back into the.
I guess YouTube decided to show that I'm live this time. Not trying to like screw me up the whatever. Just saying. You lost your wrench? Okay.
Right there again.
There it is.
Where?
What? Where?
I'm missing him. I don't see it.
Slightly to your right.
Could be a deer.
Okay, look. I'm just
It
going to
will
say this
run.
real quick. Pause, stupid ass. I'm going to say this. Y'all got them really good night vision cameras, lights, and obviously very good audio. Okay? But you're pointing out and saying you're seeing eyes. Like, we're not seeing that. Like, you got to show us that. You can't just say that and then go tromping through the woods where nothing's making any fucking sound. Just saying.
By now, it just went to. I saw it.
They're there. I can see the eyes.
This thing's strong, dude.
Oh, wait.
What was that?
Hold on. Finding Bobby Turcolino. I'm Bobby Turcolino over here. Like, hey, how are you? All right, let's get back to watching. Okay. Bobby Turcolino.
It just dropped and stood up. I still see it.
I gotta get on this side.
What?
I
Where?
don't see it.
Oh, I see it. It's on the ground.
It dropped. It got up.
Yep.
What the fuck? Okay, so that was just the preview? Okay, so this should fucking be good then. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, I'm glad it seems to be that YouTube maybe has sent out notifications that I'm live. Well, I mean, for one fucking time in existence, thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Even though I have a feeling this is going to be demonetized and you're going to bitch about it later. But anyway, let's keep going.
All right, we had
That's right, I didn't invest in YouTube Premium at all.
an interesting night. We drove out to Allegheny National Forest with Sean and Matt. We met up with some local researchers. We hung out with Paul and Jeff and Julie. We learned a lot about the research techniques they've been employing out here for the last few years.
Are you
More
going to show
interestingly,
us?
We learned about the results they've been getting from those research techniques, and they've encountered a lot of what we think of as, I guess, atypical Bigfoot activity. They've had footprints, they've heard vocalizations, they've had things thrown into their campsite, heavy footfalls.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to say this real quick. Okay. This is very cinematic. Like, I mean, how many they have like really good so I mean that's good, but at the same time, I don't know, where's that grittiness at, you know? I didn't see a notification. I was just scrolling through on YouTube and found, oh, well, or then maybe YouTube still hates me, but hey, good to see you here though. I mean, hopefully other people see it too.
And they emphasize a really non-aggressive approach. They specifically said we don't use techniques that provoke, and I thought that was really interesting. Jeff demonstrated a call for us at one point, and while we were standing around talking, maybe like 500 feet away from the campsite, maybe a little further, something started moving around in the trees on the hill next to us. I don't know what it was. It was a very interesting, almost surreal experience, actually being in the field with these people and seeing the
Almost looks like
techniques
my
they employ.
property.
right, so we had a really interesting, I feel really productive night in the field last night.
Oh, absolutely.
Loaded up again this morning, and we've come to an area where you've experienced some pretty interesting activity, if I understand correctly, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. This place here holds a special meaning to me.
Absolutely.
In
Absolutely.
terms of
We've
my,
seen some things.
my research and my experiences. So this area here is just to the north side of the primary area of the Allegheny National Forest. It's still part of the National Forest. In October of 2021, we were doing a small private expedition, just a few of us. Just by luck, I came up here on a Saturday, pulled into this dispersed campsite, and I really had no intentions of really doing much other than just to
proper
walk around and stretch
spoken.
my legs. So I came here, and just to the back of us over there, there's a trail, and I said, well, let me see where the trail leads to. And I went up there probably about 100, 150 yards, and I found a fresh print in the mud. And what happened, I looked at the angle.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait, so, all right, first thing I got a problem with, way too proper spoken. I mean, like, just way too proper spoken. But he added the dramatic. He was like, about 150 yards up, I found a print. Why you got to do that? Just say you found a fucking print. Yeah. Miss Fawn, you really think anyone thinks you're not drinking sweet tea right now? I'm just asking, Miss Fawn, really. At 7:30, when I was getting ready for this stream, I could feel you getting your tea ready. Okay? You and your sweet tea. I bet you it's good too.
The trackway, it came up at a diagonal across the path. It was an exceptional print. I was
It was an exceptional
very
print.
excited about it. I took some pictures, marked it. Unfortunately, that night it rained. The next morning I woke up, and I was staying in a cabin not too far from here, only about 5 or 10 miles. I ended up hiking up to the spot where the print was. Unfortunately, overnight it degraded a little bit because of the rain, and I cast the print up there.
There you
Takes a
go.
little
I
bit
need
for the
moderators.
prints to set. So
There you go, everyday treasures. I need a couple of moderators, so you and Miss Fawn will be my mods. I trust you guys, so if you see some bullshit, you take care of it. So there you go. Rooster164, what's going on? Want to watch this Bigfoot shit with us? Good, because you're gonna.
I didn't have anything else to do. There's no cell service up here.
Cheers.
There was not one person I passed on the way up here. I had a map out here.
Ooh.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I'm trying to figure out the trails around here. And I'm just...
Allergy meds were draining my wallet. Hoping
fucking
it would cure my dog
meds.
Minnie's obsessive paw licking and scratching.
sitting here looking at the map. This is just a general map. But I'm looking at the map to see where I'm at. I just happened to look up and something caught my eye.
No, thank you.
And again, my car was parked a little bit down there, so we have a little better perspective of it, but there was a tree that was shaking. No other trees are shaking. It was weather like it is today, very light or minimal wind.
So
But
wait,
man, this tree was shaking.
wait a minute. So a shaking tree, that's a sign of a Bigfoot? Because I bet you right now I could walk outside in the woods and find one shaking tree just because it happens, wind and shit. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just pointing it out.
So violently, and I saw the leaves coming down. And I'm looking, and I don't see anything there. I don't see a person. I don't see a deer, which is one of the first things I would.
Wait, hold on. What? It's bad. I got to stop for this. Way too much set up and not enough investigation. Oh, I agree. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm drinking stuff, so like I had to take a minute and read it. My bad. But you're right. Donut made it. All right, Donut, we're gonna watch this shit, man.
assume it would be. I don't see a squirrel. I don't see a bear. I don't see anything. I just see this single tree just shake.
Yeah, isn't that fucking clever of YouTube there? That, you know, I'm not going to promote your channel, but damn, I'm going to put a shit ton of ads on it.
With so much force. And what I ended up doing
Exactly,
was
it's a sign of a bear.
sat there and said, hey,
He saw a bear.
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just here. I have a footprint up there. I'm going to go get it. I don't have any weapons. I don't have a firearm. I don't even have.
Why are you talking to Bigfoot like that? You look. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Okay, we're just going to keep watching because.
Have a stick.
Sorry, Bigfoot. Sorry.
So everything stopped, and I'm looking. At that point, now I started grabbing.
Thank you. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Going around, I'm checking everything.
Should be.
And
It should be a
then,
really
you
good
know,
microphone.
I said, well, I better go get that cast. Got the cast, came back down, still had that funny feeling when I came down here that something was up.
Had a funny
Yeah,
feeling.
something's watching you. So I got back in the truck. And when I drove over to see where that tree was, there was a deep ditch right adjacent to the tree. Now, unfortunately, down where that at the bottom was, it was all rock. So I couldn't see if there was any prints or anything, but I'm thinking to myself, could something have been hidden down there that grabbed that tree to make that sort of violent shaking motion? I don't know. But the one thing that popped in my mind is just the totality of the circumstances.
The totality.
I have a fresh print about 150 yards up here that was within the last 24 hours. I come back and there's no one here, and then I have that tree shake.
Look, that dude looked scared. He looked like that scared him, but at the same time, the way he is talking about it or explaining it, man, it kind of gives a fake vibe. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it is. I'm not discrediting what this dude said he saw. I'm just saying it's a little odd. And it also looks like he's scaring himself by telling the story. Wow, look at him.
I was not in the place that I wanted to be, but I worked for it. Like, I worked to be where I really wanted.
Hey,
Good,
friend,
you
how
do
are
that.
you?
Hey, how are you?
Hey, Gwen, how are
Nice
you,
to
hon?
see you
Good
again.
to see you. Gwen, this is Aaron.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Aaron.
No, absolutely.
Do you notice what's on her car right there? You can't see my mouse, but right there. Oh, excuse me. You see that, right? You see that, right?
Here, this is when Matt and her had a sighting in this area. So Matt had to take off for some reasons. So we wanted to just make sure we could still get out here
Absolutely.
and check this area out.
No, this isn't story time. This is part of their investigation. They showed the clip in the, you know how like YouTubers like to do that? Like I even do it too. That you put like the most exciting shit at the beginning of the video. Like this isn't like an hour-long video we're watching. Like chill out. We'll get to it in a minute. I mean, for real. Man, here, take a sip and chill the fuck out. It's getting to it. They gotta have some build up, you know? Yeah. I think he already did. He went back with people there.
Area, and they at some point drilled for gas here, and I think this has been abandoned a long time ago.
Yeah, this is like it's been there a while.
Yeah.
Just the presence of natural gas.
Yeah, you can
smells
smell it.
Very
It's-
heavy today.
It's
really
pretty strong. I don't remember that smell.
So Gwen, we've come up to where I understand you and Matt had a pretty interesting experience.
Yeah, this exact spot
Not too long ago, right here. Wow.
right here in September of 21. It was.
Can you tell me what happened?
It was probably about 12:30 at night. A group of us had walked up to this spot. Half of them continued up to the top.
But what were you doing there to begin with? Were you Bigfoot hunting? I want to know. Why were y'all all there to begin with?
The mountain here.
To that side?
To that side. And it was me and Paul and Matt standing here. And we were here for, it was a good bit. We were here. And we all had thermals. I had night vision. We heard something walking.
Okay, so they were there to Bigfoot hunt. Okay. I really hate these like testimonial thing or these witness statements because it's so inaccurate. Like what you think you see, you embellish in your brain and shit. And so when it comes out, eyewitness testimony is one of the most unreliable sources of evidence. I hate to say it that way, but they were out there Bigfoot hunting. Okay. So see, my problem is if you see a Bigfoot and you get it on video when you weren't out trying to get it with a group of people that maybe also had somebody else out there to scare you. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying like it's kind of suspicious. Suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
It sounded like it was walking right along this road, only we couldn't see anything. So all of us put up our thermal cameras and we couldn't find anything.
So which direction was the footprints coming from?
It was coming from the bottom and it was walking like it was walking up.
So on the road or off the road?
It would have been off the road.
Okay.
Yeah, off the road. But it sounded so close that you could have just reached out and touched. I mean, I thought somebody was literally walking in front of us. Only on the thermal camera.
Okay, I have to ask this. Is this coming out okay? Like this video shit? I know the sound should be because my daughter said it was, but like, is this working okay? You enjoying this or what? Just asking. I'm asking for a friend. I'm just telling you. He wants to know.
There was nothing. There wasn't a chipmunk, a squirrel, a coyote.
How
there
do
was
you
nothing.
know?
And like you can follow hearing the footsteps like you're trying to track it and there was nothing. But you still heard those footsteps walking. And I'll never forget it. Not as long as I live. It was very perplexing.
So you had a thermal. And you heard walking but didn't see it. Okay, well, that's something else. I'm just saying that's something else. Oh, thank you, Noah. Thank you, Jonathan.
And looked kind of creepy at the same time. It was my first time out on a Bigfoot thing. I had seen a Bigfoot in February. I booked this BFRO expedition, and this was my first time in the woods looking for Bigfoot, and that's what we got.
And of course, everybody's told you probably nothing's going to happen. Right?
Oh yeah. And I didn't know what to expect, honestly, because I'd never been looking for Bigfoot in the woods before. All three of us heard it, and we all.
But you were on an event, okay? You were on an event, honey. You don't think. See, I have a problem with that. Just like haunted houses. You're on an event, like, I don't know. It just, that airs to sketchy on my end. Okay, it just airs to sketchy is all I'm saying.
All immediately were like, do you hear that? And, yeah. And it sounded like it was walking right up the edge of this road.
So you've been all over Pennsylvania.
I have. This is
with
my favorite
us
place.
and with yourself. Why is this your favorite place? Why do you keep coming back to this spot?
Oh my gosh. The Alleghenies, there's something about it. When I'm here, I feel like I'm home. And I love coming here. I come here a couple times a year. It's roughly a 3.5 hour drive for me. I just love it here. I love it here. And every time I'm here, we get some kind of weird, unexplained thing that happens. Every time. Like I go home going, I don't know what that was. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
Think maybe you're in the woods and you're just scared of the woods because you live in the city. I'm just saying. It's just real quick. Just
try.
How do you mentioned this is the first time you've been back to this spot. How are you feeling being back here, if you don't mind me asking?
Unnerving.
Emotional. Like I could cry because I don't know. There's just something about this spot. This is the first time I've been back here since that night, and it's a little emotional. And I've never seen this this spot in the daytime, so it's nice to see what it looks like.
Do you feel safer during the daytime? Like, is it a...
I guess I could say I feel safer, but I also, now I see like what the landscape is. Now I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's right, good old city folk. Go off into the woods and hear an armadillo walking in the leaves over there and think it's a fucking Bigfoot hunting them down. No, it was probably a fucking raccoon. Just saying. Exactly. Scared of acorns falling out of trees and shit.
So this is the drawing of the creature that was seen by our witnesses in the Cook
Here
Forest
we go.
years ago. Clearly I drew that in 2012, so it's been a minute, but this is the original drawing I did. Later on I went and did another, just trying to look back at the data and see if I could refine it a little bit. And then I
Bigfoot has a fupa.
did put the prompts in my photos into AI, and I did get an AI composition of it I could send to you as well. And I did send that to Heather already last night. But again, you know, the kind of mossy-like hair on the arms. She was able to see the eyes. She didn't describe a conical head. It was more of a roundish kind of head, which is funny because when you start prompting AI to kind of recreate this for you, it automatically wants to put these big cone heads on Sasquatch, like the Datus Perry kind of cone-shaped head. So you really have to get specific, reduce the conical shape on that. And yeah, it was great. I mean, this sighting is one of my favorite sightings from the area, and not far, you know, from where we're at as the crow flies.
Right, where do you get a beer belly? Where in the fuck did Bigfoot get a fupa from? He ain't getting that eating acorns and shit. Come on.
We have come back to our base of operations for the week, if I can call it that. I'm going to call it that, with Gwen and Sean, as we... Sean's
Right.
a little Tucker.
Right, he was so proud of that. He was so proud of his fupa Bigfoot that he wanted to make sure he showed the world. Because he had it displayed out and everything. It was great. I want to see the AI rendering, though. Because I bet you the fupa got bigger.
He's a little Tucker.
It's been a big day.
It's been a big day. But we are going to get something to eat, decompress a little bit, and then we're going to get out on this property, which is 9 acres of really thick, beautiful Pennsylvania woods. And we're going to try to apply
That's not very big.
some of what we've learned over the last couple days. And of course, we have
Cool.
Sean and Gwen with us to help make this. Of course, we have Sean and Gwen with us to help make sure we don't do anything wrong or dangerous or too dumb. But I'm excited. I'm very excited for the next thing.
Wait a minute. So you're Bigfoot hunting, but you don't want to do, like, isn't that the point? You got to do dumb shit to get them Bigfoot out. Come on. Like, what are these people all like? Gentle Bigfoot hunting? Come on out, big guy. It's okay. Come on out. It's okay. I have some treats for you. He's going to grab you and hurt you. It's ridiculous. Being nice to Bigfoot. Why? Why? Right, that cabin is nice. Because it's not a cabin, it's a house with cabins around it and shit.
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could be...
I'm curious from you guys, because we're on a property that is 9 acres that goes way back into the woods. You know, we were struck as soon as we got here by how beautiful it is, but I'd really like to hear from you guys, when you come out to an area like this, you're looking around, you know, what's the first thing that you would necessarily do? And of course, every research site is not the same, but as we're walking around here and kind of looking at this area, how are we going to go about this?
Well, first, I want to look to see what the historical data is on any sightings. What's been the closest? How long ago was it? What time of year was it? And after we've established that, I'd probably just start taking a walk around the property and see, you know, are there any kind of signs of what animals are here? You know, do we have deer?
I bet you should use that orange soda you're drinking, because I bet you that's how you bring Bigfoot in, huh? The orange soda. It's the trick.
Do we have raccoon? Do we have squirrels? And all those things we can already answer yes, because we've seen them over the last few days. The reports that we've cataloged since we've been here have not been that far away. I mean, it's all within either a quick drive, or hell, we could even hike to some of them if we had the trajectory. But it's an area of historical.
That dude was like, "We're not hiking anywhere. We're taking the buggy because that's a long hike, and I don't have enough orange soda."
Significance. And I mean, when you look at the remoteness of this, we're not in a densely populated area. So I mean, obviously, there's a lot to consider.
I know this is my first time here with you guys, so you've been here a few days longer, and just my initial was just like looking around, taking a quick glance. I mean, it'd be.
No, he modeled that drawing after himself, obviously. I'm gonna throw that out there.
These woods around this property are really nice, and I think it would be. I mean, it looks to me to be an area that easily something could be watching.
No, a few days ago, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Us are hiding, and we would maybe not even see it.
And even this, we do have an incline.
2 days.
I'm
2
sure
days
even
ago.
on camera, people hopefully will be able to pick up that there's an elevation here to our right, and it drops down sharply to the left. So that's, again, just thinking, we could imagine that's a feature that something could utilize.
Why do all people who see or claim to do whatever with Bigfoot look like that? Why did they look like that? Huh? Why did they look like that? Huh? Why do they look like that? They all look like that. These motherfuckers ain't finding no damn Bigfoot.
Lies if it's looking to sneak around.
He's going to have trouble getting up off that stump. Like, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just factually. He ain't walking around no 9 fucking acres looking for no damn Bigfoot.
It wants to get a vantage point.
So we know the wildlife is active.
Absolutely.
We've heard some great sounds already out here tonight with whippoorwills and dogs or some sort of canine. You brought one of the got knockers knocking sticks?
Yep, I do.
So we'll try one of those and maybe some calls, see how they go. Again, we're doing a little bit more, as we heard Paul say last night, he tends to be a little bit more gentle. We're trying
Yep, I feel it. I feel it digging in by my feet. All the bullshit. It's building up.
a tad bit more.
Hello? Hey. For what? Business doesn't stop for anybody. Hold on, where'd that go? All right, sorry about that. Get back to it.
Aggressive. Maybe we'd say amplified gentleness. Earnest would be a great idea. And here's another one of those sounds we're talking about. Just standard dog sounds.
Very cool, guys. Well, I'm excited. I guess we'll get some gear ready and maybe wait until we get a little darker and see what we can come up with. Yeah.
Our bookstore is like a portal.
It's Victorian, it's steampunk.
And we wanted our Wix website to be.
Hey, Ganja Mama. And no worries about being late. You still made it. That's all that really counts. And I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot better than drinking this shit. It's just stronger than I thought it was going to be.
Hey, Sean. Your mic. Tell me what just happened.
Well, we were sitting at the campfire, just doing having a really good discussion, and all of a sudden, for no reason, a whole mess of dogs or coyotes or something just started going crazy over here. And then as we got up to make our way over, all the noise in that general vicinity just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we got here and I just got mic'd up, the background noise just started going again.
Yeah.
But it was for a few moments, just there was nothing but the dogs. And it could be enough to startle the rest of everything else to make it go quiet. But there was nothing. I mean...
How long ago did we do our wood knots?
About a half hour, maybe?
About
Maybe a
30
little
minutes.
longer?
Okay. I think we're about to break out the thermal.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing Gwen say...
That's like said they smelled your cheeseburgers. Oh, it was like, give me a cheeseburger.
She's getting the thermal going, so she had a battery issue. But we're going to pay attention over here because this really piqued my curiosity. But, you know, as we've talked to Jeff and Julie, you know, and the other folks.
You know, I've always wondered the same thing. But the thing is, Noah, is you don't get the creepy, scary factor during the day. Like, and that's what these people are going for. Because people who are really looking for Bigfoot are looking for signs of Bigfoot, not out in the dark looking for a fucking nocturnal creature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. It's got to be the dramatic part of it because they're making YouTube videos. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. The only thing I can think of is that they're literally doing it for the dramatic effect of it instead of going out and showing us the footprints and stuff during the day. We'll walk around during the day. See, if you could have showed us perfectly good footprints. Oh, but no, we go out at night where we can't see shit. And we just take your word for noises when you all have cameras and didn't turn them on to catch any of the fucking noises.
What do they always say? They have the most activity when they're just doing everyday things.
Speaking of eye shine, that's the best thing ever. So many animals have eye shine. Duke Man has eye shine. And if a raccoon up in a fucking tree has eye shine, it's going to freak people out, obviously. But instead of thinking logically, they think that's a Bigfoot. I'm just saying. Well, see, I don't know. I get the vibe from them that they're very serious. Just in a weird way. Like, okay. Bigfoot people are some of the weirdest people to deal with because they'll make up something and then die hard believe it to death. You know, so I don't know. I think they think they're serious. That's how I'm gonna say. I think they think they're serious.
Yeah.
And this is that perfect example where we're out just doing everyday things, minding our business, and pardon the parlance, but all hell just broke loose for no reason.
That was loud and abrupt.
Right.
Exactly. They're just talking right now. And then you have all these cameras. You have all these fucking cameras around and you started hearing shit and you couldn't press record on one. Just saying.
And definitely distressing.
Well, we've heard some dogs barking, maybe some coyote noises since we've been out here, but it wasn't anywhere near on that level. That was multiple animals in a state of excitement, maybe agitation.
Yeah, Bigfoot and his friends are sitting way back going, look at these stupid fucks. Look at them. Did I ever see the one with Bigfoot caught in the cage? What's real funny about that, that's in the list of, I think it's 6 videos my editor sent me to do this to, and that's one of them. So probably next time that'll be on.
Definitely. It sounded distressing to me, but...
Y'all just standing behind a cabin with looks like a really shitty night vision camera? You think the Bigfoot's just going to come up to your cabin? Can't hear anything with your big ass chomping around in the leaves, dude.
Cozy up to the goodness of the new grilled cheese bacon burger. Angus beef, bacon, and Swiss and American cheese.
That was enough to get the hair on my arms to stand up.
I heard something.
It was like a quick, heavy thud, 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 thud. And
How many did you hear? Would you say? Like 1, 2, 3?
Superman heard it. Nobody else did.
like maybe 4. Very quick, fast moving thud, 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 and then it stopped when we got up to turn around.
You got anything on thermal, Glenn?
Nope, not a thing. Not a thing.
I really want to get something on thermal. No, I just want to.
Nothing. What were you?
I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go walk out in my backyard, like right behind my house, and just stand there at the edge of the forest and go, there's Bigfoot out there.
Hearing.
It got like really heavy footfalls quick.
Oh.
Behind us, really heavy thud, 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 rustling, and then it stopped when Aaron and I got up.
Sounds like they're making up a bunch of shit, Miss Vaughn. I'm just trying to say.
And then faintly off to my right up here, almost like...
Again, the only person that heard any of this was you. No one else heard it, and no audio equipment caught it. But you, superhuman Bigfoot guy, heard the fucking crunching over there when no one else did. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was getting it right.
Like a faint kind of, almost like that kind of coyote soundish we heard earlier.
Yeah, some kind of a howl or
Right.
a bark. Or something in that range, you know. Dogs have started barking again at 10:21 p.m. I guess about a moment ago, 10:20.
No, I agree so much. At least this is funny. I shine.
My thing is, if this is a domesticated dog, when I was making those noises over here, and why didn't it respond to us then?
Yeah, I actually expected as we were...
Because he's only superhuman when it comes to Bigfoot. He doesn't understand dogs. He understands, where Bigfoots are. Just saying.
Banging on trees and...
Right.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they were doing a minute ago. They were sitting around the fire drinking orange soda and shit. So you pretty much called it.
That was the fire shooting at us.
I think that was the fire. Wasn't it? I expected to piss off the neighbors' dogs.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That big dude took 2 steps and was like, this is about as far as I'm going to go. Fuck was all that?
It was not an acorn.
I don't know. I heard a thump, but that could have been an acorn. I'm just saying.
We had a very exciting night. I feel like we should go one at a time, but I would like to start.
What was so exciting about that? What the?
With Mr. Aaron Deese.
Yes.
From your perspective of someone who's been studying all week,
Yeah, you called it.
what did you experience tonight?
We gathered at the Airbnb. We tried some wood knocks. We tried some whoops and calls.
Wait a minute. Did I hear that correctly? They arrived at the Airbnb. How much you want to bet this is a Bigfoot hunting Airbnb experience? How much you want to bet? What's that do? That makes it instantly just bullshit. I really don't know. No, I don't think so. I think they just hung out by the campfire. That dude scared them, and that's what happened. And again, I think that dude runs this Airbnb, which I think is a Bigfoot like Airbnb experience. And if that's the case, then probably bullshit. I'm just saying, just probably bullshit.
That's great.
I like it feels good to do that. You get a real sense of empowerment.
Yeah.
We
We
got-
split the party into boys and girls.
And the other little problem I have here is these guys have 281,000 subscribers for this. Yeah.
Split the party into boys and girls, and all of that seemed to elicit something. Or things happened after we did those things. Whether or not there's a direct connection, I don't know. We tried playing the Ohio Howl.
Exactly. They said the fire was popping out. Oh no, that was the fire.
And we got a whole bunch of vocalizations, and I hope we picked up on some kind of microphone at some point that to me sounded like chimpanzee sounds.
But you didn't show us any of that. Where were we at in that?
That's just what it sounded like to me. It was not an owl. I can say that for sure. That was not an owl.
It was an
Not a
owl.
dog.
Probably be about 4 to 5 seconds before we start hearing it. And I'm at full volume.
Complete with dog barks. I love it.
That's a good line. It's going to play two versions of it.
Would you stop moving around so we could hear? Are you fucking serious right now? Are you serious? Some people in like 3 or 4 camps away are fucking with y'all. That's all that is. Y'all think it's a Bigfoot or a chimpanzee. Get the fuck out of here.
Is that an owl again? Maybe.
Right.
$10.40. you hear that? I know, and I just got goosebumps. Yeah.
It's coming from two different. All right. I understand most people don't have like military training or, training, but there's a sound coming from this way and there's a sound coming from this way. How much you want to bet it's here? And the sound probably was coming from behind them. These motherfuckers don't know what the hell is going on. So great.
Yes.
Do you want to play that howl? Just part of it.
Right.
Play like one
Right. They think Bigfoot's going to come up to the fucking fire.
howl and stop it and see if. Okay. Do you hear that?
What I heard was your buddy that owns the camp on the other side has a speaker outside and is playing some crazy shit fucking with y'all. I'm just saying. Just saying that's what I'm getting from this.
That's part of it.
It sounds like it's coming out of a speaker. Does not sound like it's coming out of a speaker. Woohoo! 24 more cents. Thank you, Miss Vaughn. See, you hear how you can hear them walking? You can hear them walking, right? So then how come we couldn't hear anything else walking? Right, because an acorn falls and they call that a footstep.
It sounded like chimpanzees. Left.
Somebody's fucking with y'all.
We started hearing something over here. We pointed the lights, we pointed the cameras. We caught what appears to be a bipedal figure. Well, no, I can't say it appears to be bipedal. We caught eye shine that to me, at one point it looked like it was standing up, it crouched down and turned its head and then stood back up.
Raccoon in a tree.
Oh, I see it. It's like it's peeking behind the tree.
It's moved.
Down
That's
there.
not where it
Oh, I
was.
see
Yep.
it.
There again.
Watch it, Gwen.
Careful.
Don't be careful, Gwen. Go run up and see if you can see it.
It's on the other side of that big tree.
It moved a little back and to the right. There again. There it is. Oh. Slightly to your right again.
It would have run by now. It just went to. I saw it.
Run over there. Run over there and see if you get right in its face. Stop being a pussy. Come on. Come on. What's the problem?
They're there. I can see the eyes.
You see a fucking raccoon.
Again.
You see him again?
It just, oh my God. It just dropped and stood up. I still see it.
I gotta get on this side of you.
Yeah, it does look like he pissed himself. You scared, bro? You know, stop being bitches. Shoot at the eye. Okay. If you shoot at the eye shine, well, then you'll figure out what it was. Because the raccoon will fall down from the tree. I like to help sometimes. You know, like it's a thing.
Right there, Gwen.
Run up to it. If it's on the ground, run up to it. Find out what the fuck's wrong with it. What are we doing?
Again. It just, oh my God.
See how close together those eyes? That's a fucking raccoon. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that too. No, I was gonna ask that same question, and this video is it's just halfway. Eyes are too close together. What is it, a mini Bigfoot?
Right there, Glenn.
Oh, I see it. It's on the ground.
It dropped, it got up?
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
We're not here to hurt you.
Come to us.
What did I tell you? Hey, come here, Bigfoot. Come here. It's okay. We have treats for you. Wow.
We're sorry if we're intruding.
Sorry if we're intruding.
Just want to say hello.
Wow, that's intense.
I feel like it's gone.
You guys seen anything?
No.
But look how steep it was.
It was down there.
It was.
Maybe. Let me get another focus here. I think maybe it was further up.
But yet you didn't hear it go anywhere. You want to know why? Because it was a fucking raccoon, and it's up in the tree still.
No,
I didn't hear anything run or move. I saw it turn. I am sure I saw it turn away. Whatever it was, I saw it turn away.
Right, right.
Look at that.
Right, like Bigfoot understands English. If it's fucking making chimpanzee noises already, you think it's gonna understand English? Come here, good boy. It's a good boy. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah, we're just shining light in the vegetation. Over, down, to the right, Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
We got to get back out here in the daytime.
Yeah, we gotta come back out in the morning. We have sunlight there, definitely.
Oh my gosh.
But we did see it. We did capture it on video. We've already taken a quick look at the footage, and we did get it on video.
Hold on, look, I'm not even gonna lie, no. I would scare the shit out. I would jump back a minute. I'm like, wait, you can speak English, bro? What's up? Come here. But imagine what they would do if all of a sudden something went back. Hey, that they would have really had pee stains in their pants. Come here, good boy, Bigfoot. You made me pee.
We definitely caught it blinking.
Oh, I see him.
It just dropped and stood up. I still see.
It's right there.
It's right there. Yep. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Only thing you missed is just this crazy, weird shit and the raccoon in the tree. Them talking about a Bigfoot.
It's pretty high up, so.
A raccoon in a tree.
It could be a raccoon.
How high?
I don't
estimate. You were over there.
I was over there, but
It's
that
hard to
was a
tell because
drop.
it drops
It was
pretty
a
far.
rain.
I got it.
So-
I got it.
I would say, I mean, I'm not good with estimates, but I would say 10.
Oh yeah.
That's a big
Have
bitch.
to be. We'll know better in the morning. Oh, it blinked.
Oh my God, it did
That's a fucking raccoon in a tree.
blink.
Okay, it was high.
We did not hear it leave, but we did lose sight of it.
That's a key right there.
What it appeared to me was something watching, realizing it was being observed, kind of, oh, shoot, what do I do now?
That was a possum or a raccoon up in a tree. I'm saying it. Period.
And then making its way out of sight quietly. That's what I perceived. But we'll go back over the footage. We'll all talk. We'll hear from you guys next. I'll stop talking now because I think my whole life might have just changed. Yes.
Look how close
I think I'm
together
only one not
the
to
eyes
it.
are.
I think I'm really emotionally bothered by it because I sat up here when you and I were looking and saw something move.
Bothered, what he means is scared.
And I pulled myself back and I doubted every single instinct I had going on in my body. And then
Why?
when I
Why?
took off towards it and you guys came after, and I swear to God, I saw something move. And then you guys went further, and then I stayed back with Courtney and Heather because I really didn't want any of us to kind of be alone at that point. But
Big
when
May
you were
scared.
down there and you saw it, and I'm getting a little emotional about it.
I saw exactly what you saw. It got up. I saw the eyes. I saw it. It just.
But nobody heard anything other than this guy. Well, he saw it.
I'm just having a little bit of a hard time with it right now. I really hope we. I don't know
Right.
what at the moment.
Emotionally
I'm just really feeling
bothered.
many things all at once.
Poor man's got emotional damage from seeing a raccoon in a tree. You need to go back to the city, my boy.
All right, it is the next morning. It's Sunday morning. And last night was our pretty eventful.
I'm sorry, but why do I feel like this dude smells? I don't know why, but like I just get a vibe. Armpit and pit.
Exciting evening. I'm heading out now to collect the static recorders I left out overnight. I placed one over here to the north.
Look, I can't help the things that come out of my mouth sometimes, okay? I can't help it. The dude looks like he smells. I'm gonna say it. It's just the way it is.
To the cabin, and another going over here to the east, and our visual encounter was down here to the west. But these two directions where I placed them are where we were hearing
Yeah, I bet you somebody's gonna say some shit like that.
the most what sounded like vocal tones last night. So I'm going to collect those now, and we'll go over that audio later when we have time.
You mean all the audio that sound like it came from a speaker from the neighbor's house? Okay, cool.
Okay, so this was about, not too far from the cabin. And our sighting was, I'm going to have to get the rest of the team to confirm, but I think just down past this log that's laying on its side here. So I placed this guy with a little table in case it rained, which it did not, and the
You didn't mark your recorders?
batteries died. Cool. Brand new batteries. And it died at some point during the night.
Obviously they weren't.
Wonderful. Okay, well it ran for a bit, so we'll see how long this file is later. See what we caught, if anything. And then the other one is over here. I remember it was past this stump, but I came out pretty late for this one. I think I placed it at about 2 a.m. So
Watch, it's gonna be missing because he doesn't remember where the fuck he placed it. So Bigfoot took it. Why don't you mark where your recorders are?
coming
bud?
back in the day, we were hearing sounds from this way. And there is another cabin over there. But going this way, we're straight out into Cook National Forest. This runs out into a valley, a little river road runs along it, and then it, looking at the map last night, seems to go up, further into the mountains. And our visual encounter was from this direction. And this is our range that leads out into the wilderness. So I don't know, man. Okay, this one ran all night. Good. Battery.
So there's a cabin over there, but none of that sound could have came from over there. It definitely came from over here because, well, it had to have.
He's almost dead. So we can probably assume we caught about 8.5 hours on the other one as well. That's great. Low battery.
Right. Yep. All you got to do is go to that national forest, book a cabin, boom, Bigfoot right there. No problem. Look, they probably try to sell it that way too. Like, look, you just come to our cabin, you meet Bigfoot. It's the way it works. You just pay your money over it. Uh,
All right, Aaron.
Yes.
So you left some recorders out last night.
Yes, I did.
And you've gone and retrieved them already this morning.
Mhm.
What are we up to now?
So we're going to have to come back to those audio files later because they're both about 8 to 9 hours long. One recorder died, I don't know at what time, and the other one was at very low battery at 8.5 hours, but they both had fresh sets. So next, we are going to group up and head back out into the woods to go check out this, where we had this visual encounter yesterday. Our goal is to get somebody, at least one person, in that spot where we saw those eyes. So we need to identify that spot by cross-referencing yesterday's footage.
Look, how much you want to bet they find raccoon claw prints and don't show it?
And then we need to find a way to safely get down there.
It was
and
a
make some size
raccoon.
comparisons, because what we want to rule out right now, in my mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys are more experienced, but what we want to rule out right now are any known animals. Deer, raccoon, bear, those are kind of the three candidates.
Well, you just did it. You just did it. You said what it was, bud. Listen to 8
that I'm
hours of
thinking we want to
EVPs.
look really hard at,
Right.
because this thing was too big to be a chipmunk,
Oh.
a squirrel.
Right.
You know.
That would explain why this video is so fucking long.
Now, the other thing is, by going out there in the day and having kind of a human-esque figure down there, we may be able to see the distance in the eyes from what we are and see if it compares or lines up. If is it too narrow for the what was there last night?
Let's get all scientific with the narrow eyes and stuff. That was a fucking raccoon, okay?
We're going to be able to get some good things from this comparison today. I'm really looking forward to it. I think the
Now, look, they go to listen to the EVP, and real close to the mic it goes, "Hey, bud, we like apples." That would be the best EVP ever.
important thing is, you know, yeah,
But
we
would
were
that be
really
an
excited
EVP?
last night, and we still are excited
That's a
and pumped up,
Bigfoot.
but we're still excited also about the process of being able to debunk it if we can and prove what it is.
Right.
Raccoon.
As opposed to just kind of leaving it unexplained. This one's
My dude is barely fucking making it. Chupacabra? That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
probably
Dude is barely making it.
Copperheads, you want?
And do you not hear all that branches breaking and leaves crushing when they're moving? But they didn't hear anything last night. Nothing.
Won't.
right. Yeah, because right
Bigfoot floats above the leaves. That's why.
over here's the tree.
Okay, so I guess we'll work our way down carefully.
Now watch how this.
There's a lot of burrows down here.
Right, and watch. See, it's almost like steps.
Yeah.
Goes down,
Yeah.
flattens down. But when you look at the grade, it's, you know, we're nice flat. We start going down, and it starts getting steeper and steeper.
But last night, the way it looked like it dropped off.
Right.
Right. So now you see it in the daytime, and it's not.
And Aaron, I think I'll let you determine it because you saw it, the drop down.
Yeah.
Does that look a little bit more suspicious now to you that you can see the ground that you're looking at?
Yes, because one thing I was really
But what do you mean by taking them hunting? Like taking them hunting or taking them hunting? You know what I'm saying? Because neither one. It took that dude an hour and a half to get less than 100 yards to where this was.
really having trouble tracking is how high up on that opposing rise it was. But to me, these three trees here, there's two kind of together, and then there's another one, that little empty space there. I believe that's where it was.
Right.
Possibly more to the left, where we have this other
See, I don't think it was a deer because if you look back at the eyes, they were straight forward, okay, but they were real close together. The deers are going to be on the side of there, so you would only get the one. It was a raccoon.
tree, three,
Possum,
4, 5
maybe.
trees, you know, no more than that. But that's where I
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anything was actually there, you would hear it. Even a small animal. 2 more ads. Woohoo! What is that, like 20
saw
more
that.
cents?
I don't want to say what I'm thinking yet. Let's take a closer
That's
look.
okay.
But yeah.
Good. I'll follow up behind you.
So my impulse is to scan the ground, but
You can see something's been running through here.
yeah.
Right here it looks like you have the scuffle in the leaves.
Yeah. Well, in this creek or gully, whatever we want to call it, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but this takes us straight.
No, it's not a premiere. We're watching this video. They claim to have found Bigfoot, Ed, but it wasn't Bigfoot, Ed. It was a fucking raccoon. But they're playing it off like it was a Bigfoot. So we're watching it, Ed. It's funny and slightly annoying. Did you know, though, Ed, did you know you can book a cabin in a national park and the Bigfoot just come right up to the fucking cabin, dude? It's easy. Wish I would have known that a long time ago. Just saying. Just catching you up to speed there, Ed.
Back into the forest, towards the river, and then back to the mountain. I was looking at the map last night. So if we're going to theorize, maybe something that kind of tracks, guys. Because we had sounds from the west, the north.
Yep.
No, Noah, that's what I'm trying to say, dude. They have like the fucking best looking cameras. Their night vision was so clear. It's in fucking 4K. Like, right. So they can't, right. So they got grainy ass footage, but they have the best cameras ever. And you know as well as I do that Sony, man, you'll see skin pores and shit with Sony. With a McDonald, yeah, exactly. All the shit they caught was just somebody with us. Oh, who that coming back up wasn't that good. Just saying.
And then we had a visual sighting down here after we heard something moving around.
Just wanted to fill you in, Ed.
Sounds that we could theorize. I'm not drawing conclusions, but that we could theorize were moving around us. Does someone want to hang down here and I'll film from the top? What do we think? Okay. So we want to position you where the figure was, if we can.
Take note. They're walking to where the figure was and listen to the noise that they're making getting there. Anything big, fuck anything at all that would touch the ground is going to make noises like that. It's going to sound that way. Even a little raccoon, a possum, any of that. And they didn't hear nothing because it was like a possum or a raccoon up in a fucking tree.
Yeah, if someone wants to come put other eyes on this, that wouldn't be unhelpful.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I
didn't get that either. I didn't get that. I didn't get why they did that. Like they saw this but didn't pull out their little thermal shit because it would have showed it was a raccoon. I think they did, and it showed it was a raccoon, and they're like, no, we're just gonna not do that.
I think I've got it. Okay, this is more like it. I was looking for this triangle. I see it now.
Oh yeah.
So there's our eye shine right there, dead center. About where Courtney's walking.
Courtney, stop.
Or Sean. Sean, can you take 2 steps back?
Are we not looking down for footprints? Are we not doing these things?
Sean, move to the left.
What a great investigation.
Because it was positioned just so.
Left. Keep going.
I didn't want to say anything, Noah, but yeah, that's a professional gimbal on that big sumbitch.
Fallen tree, triangle form, angled branch, side swoop branch, thin tree in the middle.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
No, move to the left.
Yeah, you might have found the fan plate, but exactly. Y'all are literally just stomping all over it. You didn't even look for any footprints. Well, you didn't hear anything, so there weren't any.
There you go, right there.
That's the spot.
That's it.
That's the
You're
spot,
about
fellas.
Where the figure was. Your eye line is maybe 6 inches up. Can you take half a step back?
Oh.
And then move around a little.
Damn it. I thought Big one was going to fall.
I can't see it all now. And there you are.
But it also went much higher.
Yeah, this is going to be just before we noticed it moving up and down. So our comparison there.
This would be like the low level where it was crouched, where you are now.
So your eye lines, both of you guys, are right about where it was.
Yep.
I know. That's why I want to see it. He would just like that would be best part of the video.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
You know what? I bet you Bigfoot would have came if he'd have rolled his big ass down the hill.
Okay. If this is our tree group that we were looking through, which I'm fairly certain it is at this point.
Yeah.
The dramatic
where we
music.
were standing, we got about to the same spot.
This tree is clearly like in the photo.
Your eye line, where you guys are at right now.
Okay, hold on a second. Did you see where that dude was standing? He was standing so low over here that he couldn't see shit over here any damn way.
Matches the eye line in the clip by position from where we were standing. I'm not saying it was the same height as you, but it matches the position.
So
for us to have that clear line of sight from that far back, that high up, I mean, what are we looking at, 20 feet here, maybe?
you're talking about probably an 8-foot individual.
Could have been that tall.
With no anything. No tape measures, no anything. You claim it was 8 feet. Good work. Good work.
Crouched, it is where your eyes are. So
At the
standing
low.
up.
13, 14 footer.
I'm further
So what they're saying, that was a big bitch.
away from raccoon, deer, and bear.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's nothing that can
Just rolling down the hill.
substantiate those things height-wise. A bear, if it was standing up.
Yeah, but it also is not going to have those quick movements either.
No, it would be noisier.
Yeah,
I mean, we
it'd
would've
be a
heard
lot
it
noisier.
And saw it.
The video we caught.
It would've
was
came and ate your
7.5
big ass.
minutes, and we had already seen it. So it was with.
If that was a bear, y'all would have heard it. It would have came after you. It would have ate Big Cheeto Man here. It would have got y'all. Because like bears are, like, you ever seen a bear? Like it's not scared of you.
With us for at least 5 minutes.
But we would have heard it take off if it was a bear or a deer. They're not as cautious about their exit. We didn't hear this move. It was there, and then it was like gone.
You hear how loud they are? Man, you would hear something coming from fucking forever. You hear that? I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah, it would have hit him in the face rolling down the hill.
Hello, friends. Hey, okay, good to see you. Big Dave.
I've seen you forever, dude.
Right. This is Aaron. This is my friend from Texas. Great to meet you.
Nice to meet
Aaron,
you too.
man, nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming. And then, of course,
I'm excited to be here.
our behind-the-scenes folks.
Let me guess, they have a Bigfoot story to tell. I'm just saying. I refuse to take the deer hunting. Hell no, all the noise these motherfuckers are making, all the lights they have, all this shit, the deer would run. Raccoons stick around and scare the shit out of them.
Folks that are important.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Hi.
Aaron, Dave, and Carrie have been stomping these woods for years and years. And Dave was actually here with me the night I had my encounter.
Oh, he was. So he can corroborate
Don't
it.
just take classes, take charge.
Fuck
Start
you.
your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
We came out here.
Better go away.
Why we came out here and leading up to this place is we had done like several preliminary kind of outings out this way where we would bring people out and kind of hang out at this area. And remember.
Okay, so this goes back to the whole beginning of this shit. It's ridiculous. We've had many people outing out here. Your big Cheeto ass, if you would have saw Bigfoot. I'm
we had the
gonna
lady
stop.
that got scared and ran back to her
Stop.
van, and they
It's okay if you're
left.
late.
They didn't stick around even here waiting for us. They left.
Yeah, why you late? The fuck's going on, man?
Left. One of the nights we had our town halls. In 2012, this area really became significant for us because we had that sighting on New Year's Eve that you and Dave investigated. And then we came out later too, and we brought the witnesses together just to make sure there wasn't any tomfoolery. And there were 2 different sets of witnesses on the same night about...
Sir, your name is tomfoolery. Okay? When you use those kind of words.
45 minutes to an hour apart. That we all, I think, agree saw the same creature. And you interviewed them first. It was in January of that year.
Did they know each other?
No.
Prior to this?
The
Okay.
witnesses did not know each other prior to this.
One of the things that brought us here, though, I don't know if you remember, the reason why we started coming back here, back in late 80s, early 90s, there was a hunter that and his son witnessed a juvenile and an adult Bigfoot go across this tram or the gas line, and that's what got us coming up here originally. That was all from the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society.
Right.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
It
I
was-
put that in a case file for us, so it's in there.
Okay.
Hey, you should have seen earlier, though. You should have seen earlier. He has a drawing of Bigfoot that has a fupa. So the Bigfoot looks just like him, except like as a Bigfoot. You should go back and see that. It's pretty fucking funny. How can you tell, Noah? That's why I have a problem. Like, this dude might not be lying, but all the rest of them got some sketch to them.
And then I was telling them, and you were
I
getting
want to believe the biker.
mic'd up. We were talking with Carrie that you guys did the initial investigation on the double witness sightings on New Year's Eve that year that started the confluence of pretty much bringing the entire PBS out here for at least a good half of that, 3/4 of that year.
Do you remember when we had 3 different teams and we all scrubbed the
Did she just say, hey, do you remember when this happened? It didn't happen. She
this
lied.
forest floor? I found a water mussel
You found shells.
or shells of water mussels, which the nearest water source here is.
Yep.
There is a creek that runs.
His Bigfoot drawing had a full-blown fupa, bro. Full-blown fupa.
Runs through. It's called Anderson Creek. It's about a mile down over the hill, maybe 2. Then 5 miles, if you went in a straight line, is the...
Why am I getting the vibe this dude dresses up as Bigfoot out there and scares people? I just wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to
Du
say.
Bois Reservoir.
Just wanted to say it.
Which is pretty spectacular. If you ever want to go look at it, it's pretty cool. But what Carrie found was spread out, and it was funny because it was at bases of trees. Right along here, she found fresh water mussel shells, and which, okay, at that point we decided, okay, what would bring that up here, and you know what animal would actually do that, and we couldn't come up with any other than birds, but at the same time that don't make any sense. But it was well, we contributed it to.
You getting that same kind of weird vibe from him, Hunt, too, Noah. That I'm telling you, that dude, like, he dresses up as Bigfoot. He's the one that brought PBS out there. No, what's real funny, cuz is I saw that and was like, oh man, I bet you that's one of my cousins running around. They just thought that. Yes, they have 250,000 subs, and this is what they're producing.
To a possible food source of something that may be.
I mean, I don't understand.
Living in the area.
And then I had an experience that same evening when everybody was out. They were doing, they're using the call blaster, and they decided to try a baby call. And it's very eerie to do that.
We had my son out here, remember? And
that is probably the eeriest thing. Yeah, so we decided we're going to do baby cries. So we downloaded baby cries onto a
100% that dude rides a street glide. I'm just throwing that out there.
Fox Pro, and we thought, okay, what else might actually play into?
And that's where he hides the suit in his saddlebag.
The whole mom feelings, you know what I mean? Maybe bring in a female Bigfoot, and we downloaded his baby cries, and even if it didn't work, it's the creepiest thing to be out here and listening to a baby crying.
Look, cuz that shit's way too easy. You would literally cause an entire little town to go fucking ape shit if you did it right. Just saying. Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be a little more Bigfooty and not as like story-y, but it is what it is.
In the middle of nowhere, so yeah, we gave it a whirl, and it seems to work. Yeah, yeah.
It worked because I mean, we all had walkie-talkies, different teams out throughout this whole entire forest, which was awesome. And then, you know, they started the baby cry, and whoever had the call blaster, I think it was you, like, then he put it on the walkie-talkie, so it was just echoing out throughout everywhere. And so I was here, it was about 12:31 a.m., and I was home base, so I was in our truck sitting.
Okay. This is going to be a part of this that, like, okay. I used to work for the government. We're not going to talk about a lot of that, but when you're interrogating or talking to people or listening to someone's story and they're not looking at you, they're looking at someone else, like this chick is looking at that dude. See, right now, she's looking at him. It's like looking for validation in the story. It puts off as a lie, and it says it's snowing outside right now.
In here, the witnesses were behind us because they didn't want to go in the, you know, into the forest. They were
She
too
keeps
afraid
looking
to.
at him.
He was
So-
a chef.
It might just be some weird thing, but to me, that's a blatant sign of someone telling a story. Like they keep looking for validation for the person, you know, that told them, you know, hey, is that right? Did I say that right?
He was a chef.
Yeah.
Chili pepper.
Chili pepper.
Chili pepper Roberts, right, yeah.
And so all of a sudden, I hear, you know, there it is, you know, it's coming your way. And but first, before, I'm sorry.
No, that's probably what they're doing. It's probably what they're doing. They probably put on some weird thing where he does that. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. You know what's crazy? I was going to watch Scooby-Doo, but I couldn't find Scooby-Doo. Her name's Karen. You bet her name is Karen.
Let me back up. Before that happened, I heard her scream. Here she was peeing outside of her car, and then the creature came over. I heard something really heavy, it sounded like, and this is really crazy.
Oh, see, it was offended that bitch was pissing right there. That's what it was.
Because it sounded like mechanical, and I don't know if you've ever experienced that, something like that, but it was like boom, boom, like it sounded so like
Heavy
and
right.
yeah, and then I was like, oh, is it? I said, get a
That's the vibe I'm getting, cuz. That's the vibe I'm getting.
picture of it. And
It's 17 degrees where you are. Hold on, the computer will tell me in just a minute. I think it's like 20-something degrees, but it said it was snowing. It probably ain't snowing.
And then in the walkie-talkie, and everybody's like, it's beside your truck. And I was like, oh shoot, you know. So I stood up through the moonroof, and I'm trying to get photos and stuff. I didn't see anything, but I heard it. She jumped in the car, and they were about to leave. Everybody came in to talk to them, to try to get them calmed down and see what happened, what they saw.
You guys are nuts. We're out of here.
Yeah.
I'd like to take you guys down this tram here, or down this gas well.
Don't let that dude take you anywhere. Look, if I'm standing there next to you, me, standing there next to you, and I go, look, I'm going to take you off in the woods for a second. Don't go with me. Yeah, probably. Everybody calls her Janny. Why can't she say O's? Because that dude right there won't allow it. Every time she looks at him, she says an O word.
And I'll tell you where things kind of, where we started experiencing things up here.
Where things are going to get a little funny. Come on, dude.
With the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society and all that jazz.
Oh yeah, finding Bigfoot's ridiculous fake. That's all ridiculous. Okay, I'll need to find it, So I'll find it, and on Tuesday when I go live, I'll do it, cuz.
So Dave, Karen, can you tell us where we are right now?
Yeah, we're on the,
I'm even gonna write it down.
well, depending on what side of what town you're in, but this is usually called the Rockton Mountain. But if you're in Clearfield, it's called the Clearfield Mountain. It's in pretty much Rockton, PA. It's part of the Black Shannon State Forest.
Wait a minute, y'all are in summer in New Zealand? I need to bring my ass to New Zealand. It's like nice weather all the time, or does it get cold there?
And we're
Oh, he's setting them up.
I say we're just in the middle of it all right now on a gas line that goes through on Kelly Cellar Road.
Right around here is when the funk happens. The dramatic music and shit.
So we're here at the location of where you had some experiences. We'll share them with Aaron so we can get an idea.
I love stories, guys. So
Yeah, so
Well, yeah, they couldn't take like a normal path through the woods because they would have got lost. This is where that dude sets up his Bigfoot stuff.
we got hooked up with the
Really? It's one of your fishing spots? Well, you should take a camera with you and a gun so you can get you some Bigfoot, bro. But yeah, I wrote it down. I'm going to look it up as soon as we're done streaming and set it up for Tuesday. Because, yeah, I want to see that shit.
Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society, and one of we were going back through sightings that happened in our area, and it was an older sighting, but it happened back in, and I'm not great at dates, but I think it happened back in the late 80s, early 90s, where a bow hunter and his son witnessed a Bigfoot going across this gas line. And what they said, not only was it just one Bigfoot, but it also had...
Did you notice how she pointed to? He was like right here, and she was like, yeah, it's right here, right here. What the? Come on.
Had what seemed to be a...
I want to believe him because you know he's a biker, but like, you know this dude stomping around the fucking woods with a Bigfoot suit on scaring people.
Juvenile creature with it. Go across this. So we decided that we were going to start revisiting it. And we came up here. Honestly, this is about a half hour from my place. So it was a convenient thing that we could come up here quite often. We came up here with 3 members of the Pennsylvania Bigfoot Society. Right.
Oh, it's so funny because that's what everyone is saying. Everyone is saying. This video has more talking and explanation of what people have seen. Ridiculous. And then they did catch a raccoon though. They did. Do you have to take the ship out? Yeah, I plan on it. I'm still waiting for doctors. I have to gain like 30 fucking pounds. And then he will say, you can go. He went across the gas line. I doubt it. I bet you it was one of them, though, a worker. The ghillie suit on out there fucking with people. See, that's what I'm saying. I think that's the dude. He's Bigfoot for that area. He's the one that scares people when they go. He knows people are out there. He sets up the speaker because that shit sounded like it came from a fucking speaker. All those weird monkey noises.
Right behind us used to be a gate or a fence that encompassed most of this area behind us here. The reason why I tell you that is because it's part of the story. What we were focusing on, and we was up here, it was probably, well, it was after dark, I know that. I can't remember the time. It was after dark, we was up here, we were doing the...
Yeah, next time I'm going to preview this shit. Like, Marcus, dude, I love you, but I'm going to preview these videos and see if it's like 90% talking. Because I want to see Bigfoot not talking.
The typical...
I mean, it's okay for, like, we're just sitting here hanging out and doing this, but like, it's still, come on.
Ways of trying to entice Bigfoot, like from wood knocks to giving a howl every now and again. What happened to us, what started happening to us at that time is through the trees, and you could hear it come through the trees. Things were being tossed at us. Now, the reason why I mentioned the gate, a lot of those things were...
Dude, that little ass town would freak the fuck out. That would be fucking hilarious, dude. And yes, you would become famous very fast.
Coming back and hitting the gate, and they were falling onto the ground. So I thought at that point, okay, what crop is growing?
Oh, see, that makes sense. It makes sense that they were real close together, and like this, when it was looking at it real close, it makes sense because it was laying on the ground. Yeah, Ganja Mama, you did. You called it. You did call that. Send it to Channel 12 News. I would.
Going in those trees, and
I was just fishing. I left my phone, and look what I caught.
You know, was it acorns or what? You know, whatever. Was it falling out of the trees? And that year we had a horrible crop as far as nuts go. It didn't happen. But
you have a nut farm? Wait, this explains so much.
Like I said, what we noticed is they were coming through the trees, and this happened for hours. Not only just hours, it was several weeks that we'd come out here consistently and having stuff thrown at us.
Nuts?
And to the point where one of the investigators that were with us started wearing a hard hat.
This dude right here straight picks up the pecans and the walnuts and throws them at people.
When we came out.
You know he does.
It was kind of funny. But as far as things here, that's what we witnessed here. What I'm going to show you next is what we discovered as we looked into the area further from you know, just...
He found a fucking nest, I bet you.
On the ground.
Because he made it.
Type thing.
Why choose Sleep Number? You'll sleep so comfortably.
Probably. AI's getting really good nowadays.
Do you remember the Westover reports of all those vehicles reporting that white face?
And think about how like stupid everyone would feel when they found out it was AI. Everybody would feel like a fucking moron. That would be fucking hilarious.
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
We had 2 families call us or report, and a trucker from Texas get a hold of us where they witnessed a white-faced, hairy, big black eye creature on the side of the road. A couple of them said it was crossing the road. One said it was going up a hill. The trucker says it was actually kneeling down eating roadkill. That year was that year or so was an absolutely crazy time. Reports were coming out left and right.
Which is why we really chose to focus on this area. We had done, as we start getting back down to the area, I had my encounter.
Can you hear dude breathing? I'm sure he started talking. He's like,
it wasn't just my encounter. I shared that encounter. We had been doing preliminary lead-ups coming out here once or twice a month to the locations to see.
Yeah, I didn't get that either, cuz. I didn't get that either. Maybe that was the 2 days he dressed up like a white Bigfoot and he's trying to get some attention on that.
There was a couple weeks before I had my encounter down here. I was with one of our team members, Rich, and we were doing some vocalizations, and he got hit, which we thought was an acorn, but it wasn't an acorn. It was a rock that hit him.
That dude threw it right there.
It literally hit him. He turned around and startled. He hit me so hard. I thought his fist went through my midsection. He was so startled by it, he wanted to get the heck out of there. And we managed to calm down a little bit.
So wait, I have to stop this for a second. So that dude threw a rock at your friend to scare him because y'all are in cahoots. And that dude punched you dead in the fucking stomach. Trying to make sure I'm getting the story correct. Yeah, they keep doing that, and then hang on, and then they still have fucking 30 minutes left of this video. Who mistakes an acorn for a rock? Pussy ass city folk.
And we kind of felt, you know, this area.
Oh no, it was a rock. No, it was an acorn.
Is definitely why we. This is where we.
Or not enough.
We want to come research, and then you look at the historical data. You know, as again, everything is relative. As we
see, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he saw that dude throw the rock at him and was like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" Pow.
We talk about, Aaron, so much looking at these trends. That early fall area seems to really lighten up here, and the activity just surges. Spring and fall. So you start making connections and parallels. Like, are they?
Then why aren't you there when they're supposed to be there the most?
Seeing this, is this
just questioning things? I'm just asking questions.
Creature inhabiting this area, right? So we had come out and done more investigating from that initial point in January to where they started doing the really active investigating all the way up through to where we're going to be coming up in September. September 27th, 2012 was the day I had my encounter. So
he got that tattooed on him. He was like, that's the day he met that guy. That's the day he met that guy right there. These people are going to watch this video back, and I'm going to be calling them out, and they're going to be like, how the fuck did that dude know? Common sense.
It's about time I make Marvel Rivals the most hero-packed shooter ever, but first some hot redheaders trying to blast my ass if you know.
Shut up.
Okay, so we've reached the location of Sean's sighting,
Right.
which we've been chatting about this throughout the week, kind of alluding to it. But I had not heard this story yet, so I'd really like to know what you guys experienced here.
So this area we called the Meadow. And when you look at it on Google Earth or you look at it topography, it's like one of the few open clearing areas surrounded by these groves of trees. And then we came out here. We met Dave, Eric.
Look, I just noticed weird stuff, just like that lady looking for dude for validation. Did you see what that dude just did? Hold on, let's see. Watch dude.
Okay, so we've reached the location of Sean's sighting,
Right.
which we've been chatting about this throughout the week, kind of alluding to it. But I have not heard
Hang on,
this story
I went too far. Hold on.
I'd really like to know what you guys experienced here.
So this area we
Watch him. Watch the bearded dude.
called the Meadow. And when you look at it on Google Earth or you look at it topography, it's like one of the few open clearing areas surrounded by these groves of trees.
That dude looked around like, I hope they don't see that over there. I hope they don't see this. Oh, did I hide that? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me being suspicious, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, an open field is a sighting area. Well, exactly, because you can see it.
Trees.
Big.
And then we came out here. We met
Big
Dave,
dude's like, I
Eric
hate this
and
area
Ryan
because this is where people see me.
to come out here and
they do
to start
talk a
getting
lot.
things set up for the weekend. Dave and Ryan had broken off to start putting up some trail cameras. I think
Look.
Eric was with you guys.
Look, they may talk a lot, but this just gives us plenty of opportunities to make fun of them and laugh at them. And it's not coming from a bad place. It's just funny, man. Like, it's just funny. Have a sense of fucking humor. You know what I mean?
Dustin, Ray, and I had set up.
Here's when I come
our
out my
camping chairs
costume.
right over in this area.
Yep, that dude right there with the beard. You
And we had
damn right he
started a
said
little
that.
Fire. And we were sitting there waiting for these guys to get back.
He's like, don't look over there though. Don't look too far over there. That's where I keep the box where the suits are in.
Well, while we were doing that, you guys decided to do some call blasting or vocalizing.
Miss Vaughn, it's so funny you said, and I didn't want to say anything, but I thought the same thing. I'm just saying. Yep. Because more people are in the woods and they're hearing little raccoons and thinking it's a Bigfoot.
And we're sitting there, they're doing some vocalizing and spending some time. It's starting to get a little darker, and we decided, well, we're going to wrap it up for the day. Didn't really get anything from the call blasting. So they decided that we're going to stay
The good old city folk, no, they get scared by all the little animals.
out here the night. They're going to come back the next day. So we're sitting out here that night. Nothing's.
Oh, because they are. They probably are. They're distant cousins, or that's her cousin or something. You got to bring the family into the scam. I mean, to the video. You know what I'm saying?
Really going on, and then all of a sudden, out of the peripheral of my right eye, and sitting kind of right there, I see something tear from this area and run across the campsite.
You
into the
did
woods
not.
Over there. Now keep in
You saw that big dude run.
mind,
You didn't see shit but that big dude run. I want the truth, man.
this area is different now, but there were more trees over on this side, and the brush along the side was a lot heavier and thicker.
Notice how he's shaking his head like, yeah, that's how it went down.
And Dustin, who's sitting here, sees the same thing, and he and I stand up and we run over to the side of the forest, and we can hear something still taking off down there, but we can't see it because it's so thick, we lose our sight. So we sit a little longer. We're going to get up earlier in the morning. We're going to go scope out more areas. So we're decided it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock. We're going to go to bed. We put the fire out. We go over to where this little crop of trees is.
Okay, I don't mean to be weird or mean, but you said you were camping out there? You, sir, did not sleep on the ground. I'm just trying to say that.
Here.
You did not.
And where that little bush is and that big group of trees is where we put our tent.
Good, Miss Vaughn. Good. Because that's kind of what this is supposed to be. They're just having fun.
Okay? Now that tent, the face of the tent
Listening to
was
crazy.
facing this way. And so the back of the tent was to the woods and to the side of that little hill area there. And so we go into the tent and we all start laying down and getting cozy and comfy. And all of a sudden, we start hearing some footfalls.
See, I didn't even think about that. Probably it's probably where it still is over there. Yep.
Coming through.
And okay, we just stepped onto something, God's mom. We just stepped onto it. That's where his still is. He dresses up like Bigfoot to scare people so that they stay away. They found out it's more profitable to scare people, so he brought on Biggin. Telling you, that's what's happening. Telling you.
The campsite.
I'm fucking off crazy.
We're laying there, we hear the footfalls going, and then all of a sudden I see this little cell phone light pop on inside the sleeping bag. And Dustin was like, "You hear that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I hear it." We're getting ready to get out, and all of a sudden we start seeing the faint glow come up. I'm like, what's going on? Dustin opens the tent, he gets out, I'm putting my boots on, he goes, "Forker, throw me my gun." So me, being the epitome of gun safety, I threw him his gun. And as I go to get out, he goes, "Forker, look," and something had to run up that little hillside there. And it starts peeling off around here like a bat out of hell. Like it's making all kinds of noise and ruckus. And
exactly. All the noise to make what they're saying believable. That's what this is. Yep, we figured it out.
no vocalizations, just noise. And now we're amped up, all right? Something had put the logs back on the fire. We took the fire off. It rekindled, and now we're hearing all these.
So Bigfoot put logs on your fire? Oh, come on, man.
I jump and go to the center of this thing, and I
He
try to
jumped.
call Dave. I can't get a hold of Dave. And so
You
we go
jump
back
shit.
into the tent, and we're here for what, probably about another hour, Dave, and
Another hour,
nothing
yeah.
happens.
Thank you, Miss Vaughn.
Nothing happens. Now, at this point, Ray said he felt something brush against him in the tent, that he felt something touch him through the tent. That was the only time Ray was actually awake for any of that initial.
I want to go camping and have Bigfoot touch me through the tent. Bigfoot knows better. Bad things would happen. Come and touch me, Bigfoot.
We got out of that tent like the Kool-Aid Man. I don't even know if we unzipped it. We went right through that tent, and we put our backs together like this, the three of us.
Yep.
And we're standing
That's what we
here
did.
trying to get an idea of what's going on. Well, Dustin had glow sticks in his bag, and he picks a glow stick up and he chucks it into the woods. And we're standing there having a conversation like, what's going on? The glow stick gets picked up, and it moves, and I yell, "Hey, if you're somebody out here messing with us, you know, cut it out, knock it off." And it bounces off the ground, and then you can hear this thing take off again. We finally see something once again behind that tree, and Dustin's, I said,
Exactly, Noah, exactly.
"Dustin, point your gun at it."
Point your gun at it. Stop being a little pansy and go run over there. They're not supposed to be there. They picked up your glow stick. grow a set and run over there. I'm just saying.
I'm going to give it a warning again. And if it doesn't identify itself, we're going to shoot it.
Shoot
I
it.
said, I
Should've
want
shot
you
it
to
first,
shoot it.
motherfucker.
I want you to shoot it now. And Dustin's like, I can't shoot it if it's a person. I said, well, that's on them because we gave them a warning. Dustin wouldn't shoot it.
I'd have laid 30 rounds at it.
So then we got that idea again to bluff charge it. It took off, and we're just sitting there like, what do we do? So we go back into the tent.
So it fucking stole your glow stick and you just let it get away with it?
Starts raining a little bit. Nothing happens again after this. It's quiet out there all night.
At Zaxby's, you can lemon pepper any way you want.
No.
That's lemon pepper perfection.
Zaxby's.
Just turn the sound off on your stupid ass.
Later, we have an event going on at Parker Dam, and Dave's like, let's go back out to the area where you had your encounter. And we start doing some of those call blasting and everything, and we all collectively experience a brilliant flash of light.
I'm
Just
telling you,
one
man,
light.
YouTube is not shy about popping these ads in, man.
We have no idea what it is. We can't localize it from anywhere. There's nothing around here, a tower or anything that could do it. It's just that one singular flash of light that we also had happen to us that night.
Yeah, we all came down here just like we just did, and I'll never forget it. There was like 15 of us at least. And we just walked out here and all of a sudden, poof.
Yeah, they got like fucking 5 camera people. And like they every once in a while catch that one girl, but they got a whole bunch of camera people out there.
It's just like almost like the old cameras they had, back in the day whenever they had to cover up and then they pulled the thing. Yeah, it was just like the whole sky just lit up. It was like, what just happened? And it got so quiet.
Right.
So quiet, like eerie. It was incredible.
And this is consistent with other areas where we've examined potential sightings, like talking with Matt yesterday in the area
Right.
that runs, it's a very distinct slope. The activity we experienced last night, I just got chills because that's a little similar to what you described with the elevation.
And that's kind of what happened to me last night when I zoned out. Like, I'm reliving this experience in real time. Like, there's so many commonalities as to what happened there to here. Like, we didn't get the dramatic eye shine that we got last night, but you could see something, like, just standing there watching us. And there's nobody around that's going to come out and
Hold
hope
on
you.
a
Like,
second.
the only people that
I just realized something. There's homegirl with the gimbal, okay? Homegirl with the gimbal. Then there's a girl with a cell phone. Dude's holding the camera, and then there's somebody else with a camera too. All these, and a cell phone. Okay.
that knew we were out here was Dave, Ryan, and Eric, and they were gone.
Knowing Sean, I believe them, but when I came back down to see what's going on, you could see it in all 3 of their faces that something was happening. And you just knew, and the fact that after that, we could not get Sean to come back to this spot. I think it was, what, 3-4 years before you
We
came
came back
down
in
here?
2016, so almost 4 years. I came
Yeah, it was
back.
almost 4 years until he decided that he would even come back down.
Matt-
He needed homeboy to sell the story.
I said we came back in 2014, but I don't remember that. I don't remember coming back till 2016.
So Sean, we talked through this experience you had, you explained some of your feelings that day and how it impacted you. How are you feeling
Yeah, mama, they got a crew out there.
now, years later, coming back to this site? You
Bigfoot's like, what the fuck are they doing? They shooting a documentary?
mentioned this is the first time you've been here.
Not really, because it's not even Bigfoot. It's that dude with the white beard.
Different. I feel different.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
A lot of weight.
Remember he said something about white face earlier? Maybe what happened was one of those times somebody saw his white beard and saw, oh no, somebody saw my white beard. Maybe I should say there's a white Bigfoot, but nobody said anything, so he's just trying to sell it.
Lift it off, but
I'm just spitballing here.
the area feels a lot different. We've talked about them when we come in. There's not a heaviness to the air. There's, I don't want to say it feels like it's lost its mystery. Maybe because it revealed mystery to us. I don't know. But it doesn't feel like it used to feel. It's also, to me, like, I know Dave and Carrie have been out here more than I have, but it's visually different for me to see it. So at moments, it's like I'm not even in the same place. And I can pick out different spaces, the trees, where we had our fire and all that stuff, but it feels different. I mean, the whole forest is a little, different. It seems a little lighter, and I don't mean that philosophically, I mean that from a physical sense. Maybe it's some clear cutting, but it's different. But I feel good. I feel better coming back with them. I've always felt better coming back with them, particularly because, again, they're very supportive people. But Dave knows this area, and Carrie know this area better than anybody else. Again, the biggest takeaway for me is that low tech, follow the trends, and be out here and enjoy it, right? Because when you're not enjoying it and you're not
They have the end music finally, because hopefully it's almost fucking over.
focused, you're not going to experience anything. You can't do that with a cell phone. You can't do that with a thermal camera. You can't do that with all these doodads and gizmos. You can do it with your natural senses.
Being here today, reflecting back on that
Yeah.
experience, which was obviously many moons ago,
Likes to hear his own fucking voice.
but then also just having an experience last night. Does one flavor the other for you today now that you're back here?
Exactly, cuz just like earlier in the video, they heard stuff. They heard something walking while they were around the campfire, but not with all these fancy cameras sitting all around them. Nobody thought to pick up and hit record. They did it after. Exactly.
Well, when I think of last
Me
night,
too.
Again,
Me too.
Right
100% bullshit.
towards the end, after we had our little hoople, I shut down. Like, because I start going into my own mind, man, it's happening again. No one's going to believe me. I'm out here with these guys, so thankfully we have, and I start going through a whole overwhelming sense of self-doubt, you know. Then coming out here and being able to relive some of those experiences, it
You have people to validate your lies? Okay, thank you.
kind of somehow like grounds you and brings that comfort back that, you know, something's telling you you're on the right track. You've done something. You guys are doing something. And so I think it's reassuring to me to answer that question. It's done some reassuring.
What's up, John? Hold on, I didn't change it. What's up, John? Kind of showing up late, my man. I'm just saying, we've been here for 2 hours watching this crazy bullshit. These people fucking talking. See, even Miss Fawn thinks it's bullshit. See, when Miss Fawn... Oh, Duke Man's moving. What you doing, baby? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi, everybody. I'm sleeping. Yeah. Okay, go back to sleep. That was loud with your big hound dog ears. You know it's fake when Miss Fawn is in the chat going, "That's fake. That's bullshit." Wrong button.
Assurance that I struggled with this morning as we're going out and debunking, you know.
PCP's a hell of a drug. Oh.
The thing I loved about all of us last night after we had...
John, don't be driving an 18-wheeler and trying to watch this. Don't watch, just listen to it.
That experience is after the high hit of everybody went immediately into debunking mode. Well, that felt great, but what was it really?
A raccoon.
So we start going through the process of elimination of what it can't be. You know, if it can't be a bear, if it can't be a deer, it can't be a squirrel or a raccoon, what can it do?
Who said it can't be a fucking raccoon? Who said that? Because I didn't hear that. Everything I heard came it was a raccoon. And this dude was playing shit on the speaker.
Right? And so that's where we're at. And then we come back and relive some of these memories and these sightings and experiences. And it's like...
Right, John, like, don't be doing that, man. Drive safe. Like, we don't need people dying.
Well, to me, in my heart...
We can all agree that he hasn't skipped a meal.
It's obvious what it is.
He hasn't skipped a meal in forever. He was drinking orange soda earlier, dude. You should have seen it.
But to, like you said, you can't prove that to anybody, right? And that's the biggest part of the Bigfoot mystery. No proof. Mm-hmm. But we know.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you got proof. I thought you got proof. Or was that a raccoon? Oh, that was a raccoon, so you didn't get proof. Okay. I love it when everyone in the chat has the same thought. That's bullshit. Oh, it's over? You're done talking? supposed to turn off now. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. You know what? Hold on. We'll go back to the very beginning, where the actual footage was. Just because there were some people here who didn't see it. Here's the footage.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how many people work on this shit. So, you know what I'm saying?
Aaron, just come stand here right in front of me. With a finger, you're going to see a large tree back there.
I believe a story a 3-year-old told me yesterday more than I believe this one. I'm just saying.
Just watch the sides of the tree for a little bit. And I don't want to sound paranoid, but we have a section of woods in front of us from here to here, where I feel like I see something move occasionally. Now, I can't say it's not the shadows from behind us, but it's not my shadow moving.
Here we go. This is where it was.
What was that?
Yep.
Oh my god. It just dropped and stood up. I still see it.
I gotta get on this side.
They're going to show the raccoon in just a second. Oh, watch. Or the Bigfoot.
What? I don't see it. Oh, I see it. It's on the ground.
It dropped? It got up?
Yep.
Yep, that was it. That was their amazing footage they caught. And I was wondering why that was the best they put up, because that was the fucking best they had. And yes, dude was telling them where to look. And if you go back and watch, literally, the dude literally tells them everything, points out shit, tells them it's fucking, come on. He explained how you just rent the cabin. And this is a public service announcement for everybody that didn't know this. You can go to a national park, rent a cabin, and Bigfoots are just there, according to Big Cheeto Dude. Yeah, they're pretty scared. No, I'm not kidding at all. Not even a little. I don't want to like go, oh, that's fucking, but come on, it's bullshit. Like, you can tell it was bullshit. I have to talk to Marcus and find out why he thought we should watch that shit. I'm gonna tell you this: the next one's not gonna be so talkative. You should, cuz you should make an AI video of Bigfoot. Do it. All right, well, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes, and we've listened to these motherfuckers speak and just talk fucking ever. And, ooh, dude's got demon eyes back there. What, baby? What, you want to say hi? No, I'm trying to sleep, Dad. Okay. All right. It actually was in the video. It was just very little. It fucking ridiculous. I will tell you this. I'm going to look at the other ones before we do it on Tuesday, because got to have something better than this. Yeah, so what did y'all think of this? Like, did y'all like this? Like hanging out and just watching some shit, you know, making fun of it, you know? This was fun. I enjoyed myself. Almost as bad as Omer, right? The hellhound. I know, look at him. That's my baby. It's funny, he looks like that. He ain't got a fucking mean bone in his body. Not a mean bone. I don't care about Taylor Swift. I'm just saying. Oh, cool. So I'm going to set it up for Tuesday to have a little bit better videos. And we'll keep doing this. This was fun. Well, I'm going to get out of here because I think Duke wants to go to sleep and I'm bothering him. And I'm ready. I'm ready to do some other stuff because all that talking. Oh, my God. All right. See y'all next time. Which will be Tuesday. I might even do it during the day. You never know.